Sydney Clarke, a professional tennis player, continues to climb the International Tennis Federation rankings, bringing momentum and building momentum and proudly representing the Bahamas on a global stage. She joins me now to talk about her new career high ranking and what's driving her progress. Good morning and welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning. Thanks for having me here.
Professional tennis player.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you, right?
That's me.
What is the life of a professional tennis player?
It's very busy. It's always on the go. It's very unpredictable as well. So you just have to be able to improvise and, just keep swinging.
Right? I like that. Keep swinging. You know, everyone should know tennis is I guess, an individual sport. You also have doubles. What separates tennis from the other professional sports in terms of you're on that court by yourself, maybe in a singles match, versus a team sport?
Yeah, it's full of emotions, you out there by yourself. When you have someone with doubles, it makes it a little better because it's like you have a comforter, like someone there with you. But then when you're out there by yourself, you make a mistake, it's all on you too. So you can't even like say, oh, well, my partner here,
Blame it on the
you
invisible
can't,
partner.
yeah, I gotta blame it on, I gotta take full responsibility. So it is tough and it is challenging and it requires a lot of belief. I mean, obviously with everything, but it definitely takes a lot more belief, concentration just to be out there and mentally just stay tough.
Right? And you mentioned the right thing, mental toughness. Tell us about your journey from when you first picked up a racket to where you sit now. What was that like? And yeah, just give us a little snippet of what your tennis career has been like.
Yeah, from the age of 4, that's when I started, and now it's just like so amazing to see my progress. It has had its ups and downs. It has moments where I wanted to stop. Then I'm like, this is my life. This is what I'm meant to be doing. Keep swinging. And starting off, it was for fun, and then it got a bit serious. And then before I knew it, I was out there training all the time. And then I was able to go off to school, got my scholarship, and now I'm home with my degree in broadcasting. So that's great. And now I'm continuing the journey. And it's just amazing how I'm just proud of myself for keep pushing, to keep going, because it's some days it's not easy.
Yeah, I can imagine, especially when you're caught by yourself, right?
Yeah.
So we hear about you've had a new ranking. You participated in a tournament recently on a competition that's impacted your ranking. Tell us a little bit about the ranking system and where you're at now.
Yeah, so the ranking system is very tough, but I'm making slow progress, and I'm hoping to achieve my goal of obtaining the WTA ranking by the end of this year. And even if I don't, it just gives me raw room to keep going. So right now I'm currently ranked 901 on the ITF circuit. So that's pretty great.
That's very great.
And, it's only going to go up from here. I've had some disappointments. I played 2 tournaments last week. My first one, I was in Pelham, Alabama, which was close to my old school, so it's great to be back in my old stomping grounds. And I lost in the first round of qualies. I had some high expectations for that, but my dreams got yucked from me. And then I just had to bounce back. The second tournament I played, I lost in the quarterfinals, but it was great to see how quickly I was able to just turn around and end the week on a good note. The mistakes I made in the previous match, I was able to correct those. So it was nice to just see the progress in a short span of time. So it's now just how do I keep that momentum going and being able to keep that same focus each time out.
I love that. I was watching ESPN last night, the French Open, and it was going on. How do you get to that stage? How do you get to we're watching Sydney at the U.S. Open, the French Open, Australia Open? How do you get to that point?
Well, that does require playing a lot more tournaments. Right now, I've been trying to reach out to a lot of businesses, just getting more sponsors. Definitely corporate sponsors would be such a big help for me. I'm kind of doing it a very unorthodox way, but I'm getting it done. But I definitely need more support, and funding is really the issue. But, even if I don't get it, I'm just going to keep trying, doing what I'm doing, and God's going to make a way.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And, when good things happen, you come on Bahamas at Sunrise. So,
Yeah.
we know that there are persons watching this right now who say, wow, this is a wonderful brand ambassador. She's so bright, cheerful, confident, and she can do this. So she needs your help, Bahamas, because we want to see her at the U.S. Open, the French Open, Australian Open, whatever Open they got. We want Sydney there, right?
Yes.
In terms of the overall tennis, sport here in the country, what do you think is needed for players to continue to advance through their career, what support is needed from, I guess, the tennis world and also from, I guess, everyday Bahamians?
Yeah, so I do think myself and other tennis players are just making more people aware of the sport because tennis isn't the most common sport. We're not the fan favorite. Not to,
It's exciting.
it's yeah, it is exciting, but everyone knows about track and field and swimming. That's what we see all the time. So since I'm playing, making people more aware, and also hopefully that things just keep going and more people getting involved. I guess the more people see the sport, the more people understand exactly how it works as well. Because to get to the Roland Garros, to get to the Olympics, which is what I'm striving for.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of funding. It takes a lot of persons getting involved and just knowing how things work, and then that would probably keep people open-minded and get us where we need to go in the right direction.
Olympics.
Yes.
The Olympics is coming up. We need to get you there.
That's the goal.
How can we get you there?
The WTA ranking. Once we can get that WTA ranking,
Okay.
we are on the board, and then we just got to keep pushing. So right now, in order for me to qualify, I would either need to win the Pan Am Games, which would be next year, or I would have to be top 500 in the world and be ranked like the number one in the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a challenge, but we're gonna get there. I promise you all.
You're ready. And as I said, Corporate Bahamas, Civic Society, all the fans out there, they're ready to help you, help us, because your success is our success as a country. What do you say to the little girl out there who's 5 years old, picking up a tennis racket for the first time?
Just keep swinging that racket because I did it. At first, I didn't like it, but it opened up so many doors for me. Just keep going, keep practicing. It's not going to be easy. You got to make a lot of sacrifices. You got to miss those birthday parties, but that's what's going to get you to the Olympics.
Right.
That's what's going to get us to Wimbledon.
How can people follow you in your journey? Are you on social media?
Yes, so you can follow me on social media, Sydney_Clarke01. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Lovely.
Yes.
And we look forward to the rest of this year, pushing towards that ranking. Yeah, by Olympics.
Yes, Olympics.
Thank you for being here this morning, Sydney.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on all your current success and future success.
Thank you.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. Y'all keep swinging, or help Sydney to keep swinging. Support our athletes. We'll be right back.